Hey everyone, welcome back. Just wanted to give a little bit of an update video on what I did the last few days. Had a nice 3-day weekend. Worked on some things, so just gonna be a quick video. Just want to show what we got going on. So the Avenger needs a battery. So that's pretty cool. Because the cool thing about Avengers is that's the battery. So did a little bit of work trying to figure it out, but the battery is like the size of a lawnmower battery. It's very tiny, but I'm gonna have to get a battery tomorrow because today's Labor Day. So nothing really new on the charger. I actually got the battery charger to reconfigure or recondition the battery, and it sounded like it kind of wanted to start turning over, but I think that battery's toast too. So I have 4 vehicles that need a battery currently, if anyone's keeping count. I'll have to fix the Avenger tomorrow. And we got some new additions to the farm. One that I'm very excited about. Well, both I'm really excited about. But this one has been on our list. Thought we've always wanted to do. Before we get there, the stumps come along very good. Just a little bit of wood on this side and just maybe a little bit on the end there, but this is burned out pretty well. So we'll dig it out and then fill it back in with dirt and replant over it. And stump burned out was successful. So this is something I'm really excited about, is this little guy. This is a weeping willow tree. We've been wanting to put one in, like this was like the one tree we really wanted to put in, and Earl May had them for like, I think it was $300 or $400, and I just was not excited about spending that kind of money on a tree that bare no fruit. So we were at Tractor Supply and got this one for 40. So hopefully it works out. If not, it was only 40 bucks, but we got it. So it's, you can see it from the road. We can see it from the kitchen, but it's about 8 foot tall. These will get about, I'm not sure how tall, 40 feet maybe. I know they get about 25 to 40 feet wide. So we put it far enough away from the driveway so that way it wouldn't go in there. But I'm really excited for this. From what I understand, weeping willows grow pretty fast as well. So yeah, pretty excited. And of course, the other thing I want to show you is on the opposite side of the acreage here. Turkeys are getting bigger. It's raining, so I don't know, all the birds are out. It kind of stopped, got a little break here. So all the chickens are out, all the turkeys are out, all the ducks are out hunting while it's not raining. Hey, Tommy. Want to follow me? Yeah. So this is something fun. I was going to record it, but decided not to because it's already a lot of work. Scraped up a bunch of chicken poop from the coop and put it in a bucket full of water and kind of mixed it around with some straw. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, and then I'll put it on the fruit trees. They could use a little boost maybe. A couple of duck eggs. It's always interesting. Those weren't there like an hour ago. I always miss it. With the duck eggs, since we have this broody hen right here, rather than constantly kick her out of her little nest there, oh, there's eggs in the corner over there too. We put 3 duck eggs underneath of her. So rather than constantly try to fight her to get out, we're going to indulge her needs to become a mom. We had a, I believe it was a cantaloupe. We had two on a vine. There's one. The other one was in here, and it fell off the vine. So we actually cut it up and tried a little bit of it. It didn't have a lot of flavor, so we gave it to the pigs, and they just went crazy for it. So that's something for next year. We'll have to grow a lot more of, because they, that was the first time I've seen them actually fight each other for food. So then we got our zucchini. This isn't what I wanted to show you, but yeah, we got a zucchini growing in there. So, sunflowers are doing okay. Now these are mammoth head sunflowers, and the heads of these are supposed to get, I mean, like 2 feet across. And this is the biggest one we got, but still pretty small. All these are pretty tiny, so a little disappointing, but I'm gonna kind of chalk it up to the soil wasn't that great, and they were competing for nutrients. Hey, chickens. Ooh, that one's leaning pretty bad. So this is the other tree we got. This used to be a Red Haven peach, but Tractor Supply had some trees along with the weeping willow. We got an Alberta peach, and then this one over here is the Red Haven peach. And then we have our Fuji up top, and then Yellow Delicious closest to us here. Peach, pear, plum, and then 2 cherries. So yeah, got a nice little, the tree we replaced out of here was basically a stick. It did not grow at all from the start. It had no intention of growing. So it's nice to get something in there that has leaves on it and show some progress. That's one thing we were talking about along here. Like, we have a bunch of berry trees around here. And so what we were thinking was, any of these gaps is to, just keep putting fruit trees all the way around, whether it's different from what we have in the row over here, but just kind of surround ourselves with trees. It's gonna be a little tough because all these big trees, well, the sun goes this way, so it actually get full sun over here. But that's the concern, is that with these big maples around, they wouldn't get quite the sun. But on this backside, it would be okay, I think. I'm gonna go show you the pig pen, because it looks like a pig pen. With all this, we got rain yesterday and today, and it is a sloppy mess. So this tree here is a crab apple tree. These branches are weighed down so much. Generally, they're not hitting the floor, but they have so many crab apples on them. That's just weighing them down. So, crab apples are ready when they fall off. You don't pick them, they just fall off. And then, I don't know, we might sell them, or they always leave a giant mess every year. There was a turkey vulture sitting over here earlier. So they found something over here. the grass is really wet. That's why my sandals are squeaking. Hey, Daisy. Or are you Rosie? You might be Rosie. Here's the pig pen. Hey, Dandy. I can't even stand by it. Look at this. Under their little hut is somewhat dry, and I got some straw to put in there so that way they're not completely just laying in the mud all night. But just I don't even know what they did with their soccer ball. Calm down. It's not dinner time yet. Every time we come down here, we have a treat for them. And I didn't have a treat that time, so they're like, what the heck? We actually got a bunch of sweet corn from a place, and it wasn't very good sweet corn, so we got it in the freezer, and we just give them the full thing, husk and all, and they just tear into it. It's a fun little treat for them. So this little strip here along the shop, we did like 8 different kinds of berries. And like the garden had got overtaken, and we attempted to like lay it with cardboard and put dirt on top of it, but the weeds were relentless here. So we're gonna take down this fence here, mow it down, and then might do the gardening fabric along this side only. I don't know. But the one thing that actually survived is this thing here. This is a Nanking cherry. Either a bush or a tree, but it's supposed to give cherries. It's actually doing pretty good. So we'll end up just cutting all this down, and then maybe next year, I mean, we planted berries that we have no idea what they taste like or how they grow. So I think we're just going to do maybe all cherry bushes along here, or all raspberry or blueberry, or maybe a few of each, but keep it pretty simple, and then just keep up on it next year is the idea. We laid a bunch of cardboard in there, and then I see a lot of snakes coming in and out of here because we kind of gave them a shelter. So yeah, learn from our mistake on this one. We were a little overzealous on this one, so we have to take care of that. Yeah, so those were the 2 new additions, just a couple trees. We got a nice bucket of fertilizer brewing. 5 turkeys left, besides Tommy. And they're getting pretty good size. Yeah, Silky's hanging out in the garden. Chicken! Oh, they don't care. They want to be in there. Yeah, nice overcast skies. Pretty cool outside. You just keep working on those duck eggs. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's crazy. We just picked up, we probably picked 30 eggs up this morning, I think. or last night. We already got another 9 ready to go. Plus, who knows what's under her other than duck eggs. But it was good to get in here and scrape some of this fertilizer off. I got some straw to replace. We'll get the rest of the straw out, throw that in the garden. But the stuff that I got out was pure fertilizer. Oh yeah. The plants are gonna love that. I poured a bunch of duck water in the tomato plants, along with some, what else did I put in there? Oh, it was straw and wood pellets from when we had the turkeys in the shop. And I did this a couple days ago, and it just seems like there's a lot more blooms now. And there are blooms everywhere. The hope was, with high fertilized, with duck water and turkey manure, was that our tomatoes would start turning red, because we have a bunch of green but zero red. So my thought is that they're just missing the ingredients to ripen. But I hear a lot of people are struggling with that piece. So but yeah, that's about it. Nothing too crazy. We were gonna do a bunch of stuff, go to rodeo, go to derby, go to kind of like the Labor Day celebration, and it just rained nonstop. And I was like, well, kind of ruined it, but we got some trees planted, so that's a win. Yeah. Shot the 1022 a little bit. I make it a goal to shoot it at least once a day. Oh, Tommy's just grooming himself. So we've decided that when we butcher the turkeys, that Tommy's just earned his way to pass that. He's gonna just be a pet turkey, because he's a good dog, right, Tom? Well, you're kind of like fluffed out here, huh? Everything all right? Everything all right? Yeah, good boy. You're a good boy, Tom. Yeah. We got cookies inside. We got homemade runzas inside. It's a good day. Got this giant tub filled with water. And attempted to get like a ramp for the ducks, but they haven't figured that one out yet. So I might just turn that into a ice bath. Do a little plunge in the mornings. Yeah. Pretty peaceful. But nothing crazy. But wanted to update the weeping willow. That was a big decision. Whenever you plant a tree that's going to be around for hopefully 40 years, that's a big decision. So pretty excited about that. Hopefully it's really beautiful and yeah, provide some shade right in the middle there. But all right, that's all I got for you. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.